Oh, and my mic was off. Like, I am just messing up everything. Right. What's working? I don't know if my bot's on. Okay, I think the bot's on. Uh, welcome. So, I got a little bit of a story to tell, cause you reminded me of a thing back when I was very first streaming. Um, I found this other person that was streaming Minecraft, and we ended up having this system where every day, and I believe 1 a.m. for me, I would start streaming and she would end streaming and end up raiding me. And that's like the only time I've ever had a consistent schedule. Because because it was, because I'm really, really bad at keeping a, sometimes it's difficult for me to just start streaming, and because like like depression and stuff like that. So it actually, I probably wasn't going to stream because I was just like, blah 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 blah. But I mean, I usually have a lot more fun when I am streaming, so because otherwise I don't know what I'd be doing. Be like watching YouTube or some dumb thing like that. Not really doing anything interesting. Also, check it out. I have automated. I've automated a runic altar using forbidden technology. For I'm going to go ahead and request some runes. Uh, let's get some air. I'll get like 10 of those. Let's see if this actually works. Though I have to have my magnet off, of course, because that. See if the timing actually works correctly. I still might have to dial in the timing on this repeater a little bit, but we got our dynamism tablet with the wand. Wait, what? Oh, am I out of mana? No, I'm not out of mana. Oh, great. See what I mean? I the time I go to show off the thing, it's not working. Why is it not working? That's weird. Is the block not on good enough? It says it's making a rune of air, but then it says an X. Why X? I don't know if I've ever seen this happen before. I actually don't know what's going on. I mean, to be fair, that happens a lot. But I thought I knew what was going on, and now I don't. Oh, I also don't have a Wand of the Forest on me anymore. Give me. What? It worked just fine. What the heck? Oh, is the dynamism tablet broken? Dynamism tablet might have been broken. Let's switch it to left to right click again. But yeah, so when the thing finishes, it gets sucked up into this chest. I'm using the forbidden technique. I actually don't know if you can do this in any other mod pack because this relies on the advanced blocking card. Okay, so now it's working. See, it's working now. So what it is I have an ME chest here. And the ME chest stores a completely empty storage disk. Okay. And then down here in Endoflame land, we got an interface pair. The subnet interface has the advanced blocking card. The inside interface has do not push if inventory contains items. And then what happened? Why is there a machine that shut down? That might be a warp effect. So what happens is right now there's an empty disk in here, okay? But when the AE system pushes in a batch of items for one craft, this disk will no longer be empty, and I have a filter here that blacklists an empty storage drive from being extracted. So as soon as there's any items in this drive, it's going to be pushed into this IO port, and then it will dump the items onto here as long as this inverted toggle bus isn't activated. Then it will start crafting. The disk will go back into here. And then this redstone signal will turn on, disabling this toggle bus, so that if there's a new batch of items, the disk just waits in the MEIO ports. And I don't know if it fully... Yeah, it didn't quite... I think I still have a little bit of an issue with the timing, but... Because what's happening is... if I put a bigger item filter in here, do I have a bigger filter? There's a big item filter. That probably would be enough. End steel? I've never made end steel. But it works pretty well. I also used a similar technique on the pedal apothecary. The ME chest, MEIO port pair with a formation plane. It is surprisingly effective. Though I had spent quite a bit longer on the apothecary because I was trying a bunch of other ideas first. And then I am alive, right? I better be alive. Hopefully I am. What was I saying? A person that was watching my stream said that I should do the weird ME drive IO port thing as a joke. Like, he was like, yeah, you should do that you should do that crazy thing with the drives and the things and the stuff. And I'm like, sir, you are actually a gosh darn genius. That's a perfect solution to my pedal apothecary problem. And so then I tore down my entire pedal apothecary setup, set up that, and it works. And you're just like, you should not listen to anything I say. Oh yeah. Well, that's good. But yeah, so the pedal apothecary. See, look, I can do endo flame here. Oh, I want a couple endo flames. Boom. Oh, I'm out of that. Do I want a couple pure daisies? Yeah, so then it's gonna fill up, and there's another pure daisy. Okay, I think I only. Oh, yeah, there's another one. He likes the ores. And boom, another pure daisy. Look at that, automated Botania. Well, automated Botania is something that I've done many times. I've probably automated Botania more than I've automated any other magic mod. Because usually, because I find the challenge interesting. There's so many different ways to deal with it, though I will say that it seems like Botania for 1.7.10 has received a lot of updates compared to when Botania was on 1.7.10 back when I played it on Infinity Expert. So Botania actually has a lot of the modern day features. Like it has the right click to refill the item with the previous recipe thing, because that wasn't the thing back in the day. So like that feature's here. Uh I don't even think that you could drop items on the runic altar in 1.7.10. I think you had to right click the items on the altar. So I was pleasantly surprised when I just found out that I could just drop the items onto the altar in this. Oh, I did forget the Pokemon thing. Thank you. There we go. I forget that so often that I had to make a thing for it. I think my time, yeah, my timing's a little bit off. So what happens here is sometimes this pushes the items here, but the runic altar doesn't start crafting fast enough, and it managed to push a second batch of items in. And then the second batch of items gets sucked up by the vacuum chest before this inverted toggle bus turns off. So I need to. I'm not quite sure what I need to do to fix that. The timing has gotten to where it only fails like 20% of the time. And it doesn't like delete the items or anything. It just gets sucked back into the system. But yeah, so you can see that got messed up there. Uh, Also, I need to make lenses for these because the Endoflames produce more mana than a mana spreader directly adjacent to a mana pool can do. By the way, if you're ever wanting to move mana in large volumes, mana spreader directly adjacent to the pool is much, much faster than even if it's like one tile away. You want this thing as close as possible. It will massively boost your speed. So, like, if you have the resources for it and you want to get mana from like here to over there and you don't have sparks, but you want to move it fast and you don't have lenses, just go spreader pool, spreader pool, spreader pool, spreader pool. Do a whole chain of it, you know. It will get the stuff over there really quickly. It's useful if you just sort of like, I want this pool moved over there. You can just do a spreader pool chain and then get the pool over here, and then once this is empty you can remove the current pool. So once sparks become involved, then you don't have to worry too much about that. Well, you do still need to, because you need spark augments. Sparks by themselves ain't gonna really do you much. But yeah, you need spark augments. But it's not usually that far from sparks to spark augments, because you get the spark, you get the terrestrial agglomeration plates, you get the elfin portal, you get your elfin mementium or whatever, you get your spark augments. Don't know how that's the case here though. Augment. Uh, okay, man. These are dirt cheap. The spark augments are dirt cheap. I don't know how much. How bad is a spark anyway? Wait a second. These spark augments don't require elementium. All of these spark augments are pre-alpine. What the heck? Gregtech buffed. Gregtech actually buffed a recipe? Inconceivable. So that means that right now I can get a spark network going. That is, if I can make and the sparks are dirt cheap too. I have millions of essences. I can literally just go full spark network. All I need is titanium. That's wild. Which means I didn't even need to put these pools here. I could have just hit them down there, put the sparks up here. Sparks I don't think need line of sight, do they? So I don't need Terra Steel. That's pretty cool. I guess one of the Gregtech devs was like, I really don't like having to wait for Terra Steel to be able to move mana. Okay. Okay, that actually does change things kind of. Because first of all, that means we could set up faster runic altar automation, because we could get a bunch of dominant spark augments on the pool here and the pool here and a pool above it. It might not let me do two on top of each other, but we could do the diagonal. We could do diagonal, and then we could make this runic altar really fast, and then one here and one here. And that would be like blazing fast. Once we get oh yeah, I need steel. I need some mana steel. I already got some, but let's get some more. You know what? The one thing that's annoying about Botania is this. Like that's always. If I set up a system for automating the mana pool, I'll probably have it do batches of 16 at a time. Yeah, Spark Augment's pre-Terra Steel. That will be good. That is, if I don't just immediately get Terra Steel soon. Give me 1 second. Okay. Jackie, did you manage to recover from your moon trip? Nice. Did you end up dying or did you make it? Ah, nice. So, Terra Steel. We just need to do all the runes now. I'm going to teach it how to make a Mana Steel ring. Do I have ring extruder? Why do I have a extruder for rings? I think it was specifically because of neodymium. Neodymium ring is 14 seconds for 4. It's not that much more. I really shouldn't be using that, but and whatever, it works. Mana Steel ring is 9.8 seconds per 4. I mean, I guess technically rings is always better in that, or at least mostly. Rubber ring. Rubber ring, extruder. Oh, I can go from rubber pulp to that. Oh, 0 time at all. Yeah, I should do rubber. Yeah, we should do that instead. Ah. Also, don't forget about meteors. Make sure that your miners are at least partially underground. Yeah, speaking of which, let's see, how are my miners doing? Alright, they're doing, yeah, there's like little meteors that fall down once in a while on the moon. They're not super common, but they don't create a lot of damage, but there's like a possibility that one could hit one of your miners. And or like hit your generator and cause I've seen a few. When I was setting up a miner at one point, one landed right by me. And there was like a tiny explosion. I believe it also makes it so that, yeah, it's not a common event, but I mean, but you know those little tiny meteors that show up on here, these little rocks? These little rocks fall from the sky. I mean, at least I remember it happening. It is possible that it is something that came entirely from my mind, but I swear I saw something fall from the sky, hit the ground, there was a tiny boom, and then there was a meteor there. It was like the tiniest of craters. It was like a crater of this size. Or maybe, oh yeah, see, look, here's one. This meteor, you can see here that this meteor didn't just spawn naturally on top of the area. It blew up this area here. Because there are meteors that seem to just spawn in naturally. Then again, this one's also suspiciously nearby a thing. But like this one here, there's like no damage at it. And there was a bunch of meteors when I had spawned in, and I went and mined them. But then there was, like, more meteors. I mean, the chance that it would actually cause damage is pretty minuscule, though. Like, you'd have to get insanely unlucky. But I mean, if you don't have a portal to the moon, you don't want to really take that risk now. Because, like, it would really suck for one of your miners to end up getting hit. And you spend the rocket trip to get back up there again. And you don't got any goodies. Whoops. Okay, ring. Ring. And then I also need screws. If only the fluid solidifier for screws was quick. It's just so annoyingly not. Order another 100 patterns, please. Rod. Lathe. Cutting machine. Now lens. Okay, and then rune. Fire, I believe, is velocity, right? No, that's potency. Air is velocity. And then slime ball. Let's just see if this works still. Potency, velocity. Yay! Composite lens still work. You can't find composite lens in NEI. Alright, there we go. So now we got fat lens on that. So if I request Rune of Autumn, as we're going to acquire, I'm going to get myself some shears. Well, actually, I got this awakened pickaxe. I'm going to get myself over to a sacred oak, and there's one up north, and I'm just going to shear a ton of its leaves so that I have enough for runes of autumn. And then I got to figure out cake, because I'm going to need cake. And I don't really know what I want to do for cake. I guess I could just teach the thing how to make every part of it. It's just that that's an annoying thing to have to do. Okay, where's that sacred oak? I think it's over here. Maybe? Or was it way over here? Do I still have that waypoint? No, I don't. Only thing I remember was it's north. Oh, wait, I think it's right here. There it is. Look at that. I mean, this will be enough for a lot of autumn runes. Look at how much leaves a sacred oak has. Ooh, boy. One leafy thing for sure. Alright, good enough. If I ever need more runes of autumn than that giant thing of leaves provides, then I guess we really are playing Gregtech, aren't we? Because that's going to be like 4 or 5 stacks of runes of autumn. What do you mean? I literally have the leaves. I guess there must be a different flavor of sacred oak leaf. Yeah, because why not? Why wouldn't there be 2 different flavors of it? Alright, give me 10. Oh god. That did not work at all. Well, shoot. Why did you fail? Maybe I put in the pattern wrong. Spider Eye, 3 leaves. Maybe it doesn't accept. Is this not a tree leaves? It is a tree leaves. Why did you only put one leaf in? Not three. Okay, that's weird. What the heck happened to my pattern? Why switch me patterns? It says 3 sacred oak leaves. Though, to be fair... but I've done Rune of Spring before, just fine. Let's just give it a Rune of Fire just to clean up the... Oh. My magnet was on. That would explain it. So how bad is End Steel anyway? Tungsten, Endstone, Dark Steel. I don't have Endstone dust on me right now, do I? I really want to get an industrial mixer. Okay, we're up to 7,500 tungsten steel. Do I make any more of that? Or not tungsten steel, I'm gonna need a bunch of TPV. A lot of it. So let's get like 500. Oh yeah, so, but we also want End Steel. Dark Steel. Wait, I don't have Dark Steel dust? Hmm. If I do big item filter, that would help. That wouldn't fit the problem entirely. Whoopsie. Oh, that's interesting. You can shift click a... Oh, hey, the pattern capacity card auto crafting actually finally worked. Oh, why did it dump a hole? Did I do this wrong again? Crafting 8. He shouldn't be crafting 8. That should be impossible. Okay, yeah, what the heck just happened? How did you push all of this in? What the actual heck just happened here? Pattern optimizer? Maybe I need to turn that off. No, it's failing heavily. Like, my goodness. Because I swear I saw there was something in the quest guide that mentions meteors falling. It was really weird. Let's see if this fixes it. But it seemed like Okay, that might have actually stabilized it. Possibly. Okay, how the heck do we do cake? Cake is... Of course there's a bee that makes it, because there's a bee for everything. There's also scrap box for cake in the most... So, I probably should set up a thirsty tank and get cow going. Milk to milk. Why? Milk powder. Where the heck do we get milk powder from? Milk wort. So, some sort of crop. Oh, nope. Nope, it jammed. Uh, it did take a while, though, this time. Yeah, this thing is just a little bit too fast. Just a little bit too fast. I'm not really sure how to... I mean, we could just do this, but I hate the sequencer. It makes an annoying noise. Could do a timer. Oh, I do have a timer. I don't have wheat? I gotta have some wheat somewhere. That really my only wheat? That 3 wheat? Yeah, it's more like it. That should stabilize it. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think I can call that one hopefully stable. It's a bit more complicated now. Man, it barely takes any mana to make runes, huh? Okay, back to cake. I need some soul vials. We're gonna need some cows. Also, we're gonna need my dom nom 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 nom, and we're gonna need to do the thirsty tank. It's time to milk. Is it Atomic Tinkering that has the thirsty tank? Uh, you've tried the worst. Now try the thirst. Shelter it from the rain. What does that mean? Or why? There's thirsty glyphs. Okay, and then we're gonna need glyph of the bovine. Okay, glyph of the bovine. Okay, we're gonna need some weird stuff here. Okay, at Auto Meiji, we're gonna need crystalline eyes. Aye. Aye, aye, Captain. Then we gotta turn it into Oculo Anima. And then we gotta... Oh, no, I think that's all we need to do, right? Wait, but then why is it not showing me the bovine? Ocula Anima, watching for cow. Oh, I think I have to right-click a cow with this, right? Probably. It's probably what I have to do. Does anybody know if two thirsty tanks can go onto the same cow? Or it probably would put tags on the cow, not on the thirsty tank. So I'm gonna think the answer would be no. Alright, we need cows. Wait, what happened to the cow that was on this roof? Oh no, it died. Oh, rip cow. There's a cow here? What? What the? Okay, cow. Wait, hold on. Yep, that is what I needed to do. Cow moo moo, everybody gets the moo moos. Now we go over here, we get some cows. Moo. Cows have no idea what is about to befall them. Moo. 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 Oh, this area's pretty. It's simple, but it's pretty. I like this area. It's got lake. This area, not so much, though. Gotta find them cows. Yeah, so we'll hook up Thirsty Tank. We'll get like, I don't know, 20 cows. I'm gonna need to find a place to put them where it'll be not mooing. I mean, if I'm going to automate milk, I might as well. Okay, we're not going to find cows here. Ah, but there are cows here. Also, spider tree. I should look into the Denzil's marshmallow thing. What tier is Denzil's marshmallow anyway? One, two, three, four, 5, 8, 9. We'll do 16 cows. How about 16 cows? That's a nice number of cows. Oh, hey, a portal obelisk I haven't opened yet. I'm gonna need that later, so... Here's a cow. 10, 11, 12. Where are the cows? Mm, 13, 14. 2 more moves. Give me the moves. Bring me the moves. I sense a cow in the vicinity, but it is hidden from me. 15 cow. There's another cow, like, right here. Aha! You hide in a tree, sneaky cow. Is my... Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Well, this is not turned into grass yet. Where do I put the cows? Ooh, I could put them here. Right here. Is there something cooler than a fence that I could use to wall these cows in? Like, anybody got an idea for a something other than a fence? I mean, I could use like a metal fence, I guess. But that also just seems kind of... Unless I had like an invisible fence. What if I could do that? I don't know how that would work. Well, the glyph of wardings actually work as a fence. So we could just do that. Can I disguise glyphs of warding as something else? See, what if I put the cows here? I just have this old island that nothing was going on in. This would be perfect to put the animals, now that I think about it. Fences crafted from microblocks. So I can make anything a fence. We don't have a truly invisible block, do we? Mana glass is pretty close to invisible, isn't it? Oh yeah, can I... Hold on a second. Does mana glass create light? Can I microblocks this? Saw. Dang it. Of course I can't. I can't microblock anything that's transparent. I would love to be able to do such a thing, though. Pillars and posts. Pillars are slabs, posts are pillars. Okay. Slab, pillar, post. Oh, you know what? Give me some grass. Can I make a grass microblock? Probably not gonna let me, but I'd like to give it a try. I can do that. Oh no, what happened? Did she get mooned? Oh gosh. Oh no. Wait, oh no, but your rocket still... Oh, unless you took your rocket and it's in your backpack. Hopefully you took your rocket with you when you landed. I mean, to be fair, I never put the rockets in my backpack until I left, so... But I also brought an oxygen-making doohickey, and I think I set it up pretty quick. No, I also brought, like... No, I brought, like, 6 canisters of oxygen. I brought, like, 6 canisters of oxygen with me the first time, so... So we didn't have to worry too much about that. Oh, I do, but I think that might have been due to me having an obscene amount of health. Because I've had the thing where it said oxygen invalid, and I was able to run from my miner in Mars, or fly from my miner in Mars, over to my portal, and I barely made it back before I died. But it was like 20 seconds that I was without air. I don't know if this is going to look any good, but I'm going to give it a try. We're going to take... We're going to take some saw. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it by hand. Go saw. Saw. Alright, then we go pillar. Then we go post. Then we go... what was the recipe again? 3 posts, 4 pillars. Alright, there we go. Grass block fence. Hey, that actually doesn't look too bad. And maybe I can make a sand fence as well. But I'm actually legitimately not too mad at that. I like it. Can I nook or strip? To prevent defenses from contacting. Nope, nope, it just goes underneath. Now, do I make a sand fence? I think we make a sand fence. Because I find that idea to be humorous. Oh, I can't sand microblock. Never mind. Game, you need to be less picky on what can be microblocks and what can't. So I guess I could do sandstone. What can I make sandstone? Compressor. There we go. Now, I want to put these on the top of the pillar. Like, you let me do that, but you won't let me... I get everything lit enough just from these edges. No, I miss, let's do this with torches. Wait, there's custom torches, right? Carpenter's torch? I don't know what a carpenter's torch would look like if I decide to put grass. Can you not place? Can I place normal torches? Nope, I can't. That's so annoying. So annoying. That's really, 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 really annoying. Wait. We can just do normal carpenter's blocks and some glowstone. And then it better take the grass. There we go. I actually should be doing that with things everywhere. That glow is a lot less subtle, or a lot more subtle than these. That actually works really well. That's a really nice smooth light. What the heck? I really should be using these more often. Yeah, that's such a smoother light. Oh, that's so nice. It's not this stupid little dark spot. Finally, we can have cleaner grass. Why did it take me this long to do this? Why in the world is that dirt? I'll need to cover this entire area with I mean, at least we get this main area dealt with. Yeah, why in the world did I not get carpenter's blocks? Glowstone. I mean, the fact that she can just glowstone the carpenter block is definitely one of the more underrated features of the mod. Or, well, it's one that I just underuse. I didn't know about it that much back in the day. Okay, that's good enough, though. Get back to the thirsty tank thing. Because that's what we were working on. We were working on thirsty tank so that we could get... We need that thirst. To the thirsty tank, yeah. And then we need the glyph of the bovine. Then I need a bucket. Is this thing gonna thirstify anything or no? When is this? There we go. How close does the cows need to be? I really expected this to have like some amount of range. That's what I get for actually trying to free range cows instead of just shoving them in a tiny box. Girl, how do I make this thing? I really have no Beastia? With no channel or something? What's going on here? Oh, because I did the wrong eye, duh. Seems to be good at. I need a sugar for you. I need more bovine glyphs. Oh, what did I need else? Arcane stone slab. And I need more buckets of milk. We need to make potions of swiftness. I need speed and then glowstone, so I need just a glowstone. Where's my book? There's nothing that increases the range. Oh yeah, the alchemical boiler. Oh, I can reach my system here? Super. You know what? Give me a super tank. I don't care. I didn't quite succeed on creating the rooms. Cable. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, store fluid storage bus. There we go, milk. And then I have to use the distillery, annoyingly, to turn it into Gregtech milk. Or turn it into one form of milk into another milk. But, uh... wait, well, I have a distillation... but I can't use the distillation tower, can I? I have to use the stinking distillery. That's so annoying. What if I just distilled it on the spot? How long does it take to distill? 1 second LV or 5 seconds LV per milk. Okay. We should have an MV combustion generator in the old chest of goodies. Yeah, advanced combustion generator. It's been annoying because I thought I had fixed my rune. Oh, wait, actually, it finished everything. We'll hit cancel on that. Rune of Summer. Give me 10 of you. Oh, it also uses only 2 EU a tick. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going to be more than fine. Like, we literally take 10 cells of cetane. We slap this generator on the distillery. Alright, there we go. We got milk. Alright, anywho, we got the milk, so that's a major portion of it done. Now we can get cake. Moo-moos! Yes. We have to make cake for our runes. So I set up a thirsty tank, and we got some cows. How's it going? Hey, did it finish? Yeah, okay. The runic altar actually managed to craft those runes, and it didn't mess up this time. Nice. What's the next rune we want to do? Well, we're working on winter, so let's get winter going. We just gotta automate the cake. The cake is an assembler with 3 buckets of milk. Sheesh. Well, I mean, that is the correct number, but that's annoying. Still, okay, so cake, and then baked cake bottom is this in some sort of smelter. I'm gonna say make 16. And then this is sugary dough times okay, yeah, so that's a crafting recipe. And then sugary dough is dough plus sugar. And then dough is this recipe. Don't know if we can handle this. Don't really know if we can handle this part, though. There's really no other way to get Pam's Harvest Craft dough. There's no machine. Oh, wait. We can do... If we go back to here and say that again, there's also this other dough. 2 fresh water and a flour. That is more reasonable. So this dough, we can do flour plus water in the mixer. We want the Gregtech one. So that's mixer. That's any mixer, right? And then this one is that's furnace. And that's any assembler. And then flour is, which flavor of barley do I have? This one, I believe. Okay, so we go macerator. for flour, assembler for the cake. I don't care what assembler is actually doing this, so here, you do that. And then this is mixer. Any mixer will do. And then furnace. No. Smelter. And then assembler. Now, hopefully I put everything in the correct locations, because I am going to request 10 runes of winter. Snow. No. Pure Daisy turns water into snow. Do I have snowballs? Some. But I don't have access to the snow area in Twilight Forest per se, but I can get towards the edge and just rip up some snow, I'm pretty sure. I don't think the game's gonna take... Oh, that guy yeeted me. Ain't that cute. Oh, I can go here. I guess I do have access. Is there no actual snow? Is it just... Huh. I was just gonna get myself some snow and dip, but... Alright, fine. We'll just teach it compressing snowball for snow right now. Excuse me. Okay, so snow. Fluid solidifier with a block gives snow? Did I? You know what? That recipe is... Well, it's 25 seconds, but then it gets... It's 15 seconds for that recipe, so let's just do it this way. Mold. I need to make a mold block. Yeah, we're gonna take away rubber rings, and then we're gonna... did I actually make that? No, I didn't. I made a pattern most likely. I don't know how often a... Well, it can make concrete. Well, it can make glass, so this will be useful in that regard. Now, where is the fluid solidifier with the ring mold? It's gotta be over here, right? Yes. So we're gonna change you to that mode. You're gonna be block mode. And then Boom, you create snow. And then I'm going to teach this to make rubber rings in the extruder. Okay, ring. That goes away. This old pattern goes here. Now I ask for 10 runes of winter. It's making the flour. It's making the dough. It's making sugary dough, but it doesn't seem like it's actually doing that. Dough plus sugar. Oh, are you not a dual? No, you are. So why did you not include the water or dough, sugar, sugar dough, sugar dough, sugar dough? Why no work? You do have power, right? Uh, actually, you might not. Uh, did I never hook you up? I never hooked you up to the power spine. Whoopsie. Uh, I had brought the power spine all the way to here, but I never hooked that up. Not bad. Now, this is the wrong transformer. We need an LUV to IV transformer. Alright, well, now you have power, right? Yes. Why do you say you need more power? You have all the power you could possibly need. Why do you say you need more power? I'm so confused. Well, you know what? Sometimes placing and Did I use the wrong... Am I using the wrong recipe? Sugary dough. Wait, this is a mixer recipe, not an assembler recipe. So that would, first of all, help if we, put it in a mixer. Forming press? Wait, oh, you're supposed to just be a crafting recipe. Okay. We managed to craft cakes. We have now fully automated the production of cakes. Well, yeah, I think we have, because we're just using that barley have a million of that we're never gonna run out of that. We got the dough, because all a cake is dough, egg, milk. I mean, I do only have 18 eggs. Is there some weird way for me to get eggs? Not really. Except for, of course, the bee. But I believe the neoprene bee doesn't function unless it's near Easter. Which is annoying because the neoprene bee was like one of the few bees that I was like really wanting to get during the time I was messing with bees. Because I wanted a cake farm. And of course, the one bee that I need, it betrays me. 124 buckets of milk. Okay. So we're doing fine on that regard, at least. Okay, so runes of winter are coming in. Huh? Why are these offline now? Oh, that's annoying. Well, I mean, to be fair, these things aren't properly anchored or anything, so... Cable anchors. Moose. Floral fertilizer. Hello. What's going on now? I'd probably take the titanium right now. Meteoric iron's not even really that hard to get. You mine a few of those meteors and you can just turn it into meteoric iron. And you don't need a ton of meteoric iron anyway. Flower. Okay, we're up to... Okay, that gave us a lot of flowers. Our lowest flower is brown at 155 now. It's a silly mechanism, this thing, but it really does work. I mean, sure, I mean, if draconium dust for it, but who cares? Why did you fail? Yeah, yeah, you'll get impure meteoric iron. Alright, come on. Oh, what? What do you mean you can't be out of mana? You can't just pause halfway through the manaing process. Excuse me. Did an item go? I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I can't stop it. I can't get the items off. I don't think I've ever seen this. Okay, Runic Altar, you want to be like that? You can be like that. Uh, apparently it finished. It already gotten me my Rune of Winter. Give me one more Rune of Winter. Just a sanity check on this. Maybe it was a. Oh, you know what? I bet you it was a visual glitch. It was like a desync, and the runic altar actually didn't have anything on it. Because yeah, I see my inventory has nothing in it when I broke that thing. So it could have just gotten sucked up by that. But all right, time to rune of personal dimension. All right, rune of mana. And then the 7 deadlies. Uh, gluttony. Greed. We're gonna need mana diamonds by the ton, though. Mana diamonds are kind of mana expensive. Greed. Sloth. Yeah, that just means it's time to wake up and play more Greg. Okay, do I have mana diamonds? Mana diamonds. I do. So first of all, though, rune of mana. We need one of those for sure. So give me one of you. Any day now. Uh, uh, it's got the thing. Move the item over. There it goes. Being a little bit finicky there. Probably should get up pulse extender. Alright, and then let's craft one of each. It's not quite time yet, kitty. I mean, we could feed you this early, but... So there's Rune of Mana, Rune of Winter, Autumn, Summer, Spring. We got our first Sin rune. We're doing Gluttony, Greed, Sloth. Wrath is up next. Envy is up after. Wow. There's Gluttony. Takes a little bit to do that. And then I think I have one more I have to craft. I have to do Pride. And you can watch this thing craft, and I'll be back to feed the cats. Okay, we're back. Did it finish all of it? Nice. Hopefully it didn't want us to make... Yeah, there we go. Also, this is going to give us access to the flower of chicken. Oh, it wants 4 of each of these, though. Just for a Gardener 1,000 coin, which does nothing for us. How do you spell that stupid flower's name? Gour. Oh, apparently the Soren flower doesn't actually do anything. Unless it does now. Well, I'll make one anyway. Is a runic altar recipe? Okay, sure. Really? I don't have orange tulip? Well, maybe I do. Orange Cosmos will work. Oh, I get some food. I've eaten all of these, though. It is linked to a thing. Give me a soul vial with a chicken in it. We're gonna find out if this is a real flower or not. Hello, chicken. You have been chosen. That's a bit of a bummer. Wait, where did the chicken go? Hmm. What do I want to do for mana gen then? Give me some fences. So it might need a full health chicken. Yep, it just doesn't do anything. That's so dumb. So what should I actually do for mana gen in this then? I mean, sure, we can just... Do you have a use? Asgard Dandelion? Alright, later on it gets the tiniest use. Alright, what do we got for Manajan? Let's take a look here. Generating flora. There is a taint tistle. I've always wanted to make Munch Do actually work. I've never done Munch Do. I've done a lot of different. I've also never done the slime one, but I just. Okay, there is the taint thistle. Forget what the Rafflesia does. These seem to be our only options. But how would we make it work? I have an idea for the. I have an idea of how would I synthesize leaves easily? I mean, we could set up a second farm, a second tree farm, and we could use it to get lots of leaves. What's a good leafy tree other than something obscene like a sacred oak? Also, can I make shears that are unbreakable that actually work? Because I don't think precision shears can go in here, can they? Do I still have these precision shears? No, precision shears aren't even unbreakable. What else acts as shears? Uh oh. The If I put that slot there, will it give me leaves? How is this never broke? Oh, probably because it's just been using this the entire time. Which would explain why I'm not getting extra rubber. Well, no, it has Fortune 3. What is the farming station quest? Farming station. Uh, make a sense. Teach this thing to make ruined obsidian. Really? Initial block. I think this is probably a quest too. Oh, it ain't. See if that actually works. There's not really much for silk touch in Gregtech tools, is there? Oh yeah, just go straight into there. But we can handle that. If I can get an unbreakable shears. I just don't know how I would do that. Really, really unsure how I would do that. Mm. Mm. Oh, I'm not awake. I think we're just going to call it here. What do we got? Who's playing Greg? Who's playing Greg? Mm, yeah. Yeah, we didn't really do much today, but that's fine. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.